Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. Let's just see what's happening here. So now, uh, the main things happening are the system in southeastern Europe, some snow in Turkey, and some storms near Greece and Israel. And let's see. Also across Norway, we have some snow and rain in parts of Sweden and the mountains too. So let's see what will happen the next few days. This is the European model, and there's a lot of moisture in the Atlantic out there, and this is forecast to merge and maybe become some windstorms through Europe there, but they'll be later on. But now there's this snow in Norway there, and Greenland they might continue. So today's Saturday, so the rest of today shows more snow in the mountains there in Norway, southwestern Norway as well. And then later into Sunday shows some more snow there, and even like tonight into Sunday into northern Finland, some freezing rain, those exclamation marks, and some snow in Finland as well. And into Sunday shows this into northwestern Russia, some more snow there. So this goes Sunday there into Monday shows more snow like Finland and Russia, and into Norway, still in Sweden, and in the northern UK some rain there and a little bit of snow. Later into Monday, like into Monday afternoon, shows some rain in Denmark and some snow like Sweden and Norway, and Finland as well, some snow and like into Norway, Sweden, and those areas. Then Monday, later into Tuesday, shows like Monday nights, more rain in the UK and some snow there. There might be gusty winds as well, and then still shows some snow in Norway and those areas. Meanwhile, Central Europe is kind of quiet, like the Alps and the Pyrenees and those areas. And then Monday, this goes there, the system, the UK, more rain and snow, and shows like some rain to Denmark as well, to Sweden, some snow there too. Then to Tuesday, this goes shows more rain and snow in Norway and Sweden, with the low pressure just north of Denmark. And then this goes, and probably those windstorms that I told you will be approaching the UK there. And then this goes there and shows this big storm just off of Ireland on January 1st, and shows this other system and in the Baltics there, like in Estonia, Latvia, some snow, rain as well, and maybe some gusty winds. This is the first, shows some snow in Sweden, Norway as well, but it's like the middle of the night. So around the afternoon or something shows this system in the UK. There's probably some very gusty winds and heavy rain and some snow as well on the first. Shows like the snow in Russia and some spots in northern Ukraine and Estonia and Belarus on the first, and later like Wednesday night shows the system passes the UK, probably goes near Denmark and Germany, with more rain and gusty winds and some snow on the north side, Norway and Sweden. Still shows some Arctic snow in northern Norway and some in Finland. So this goes into January 2nd, shows more like in Latvia and Belarus, Sweden, some more snow as well, and a little bit of rain into northern France there in Germany. So this goes and shows more snow like in Belarus and Poland and Russia there later on the 2nd, and start showing some rain Central Europe and a little bit of snow like January 3rd shows up a little bit in the northern Alps, more like into Germany. France shows mainly rain, but after December 4th, not December, January 4th, shows some more snow in the Alps there, and into Eastern Europe, especially December 5th, shows in the Balkans, and yeah, but this will still change a lot. This information changes nearly every day, so let's see. There's the GFS as well, shows the systems there in Norway and those areas with the snow. This goes like later tonight into Sunday, shows some heavier snow there. The mountains of Norway shows like southwestern Norway as well, the mountains, so be careful there. Finland, some spots of Russia show snow, and western Sweden there in the mountains, and Turkey as well, the snow there, and this goes and does show here like Saturday into Sunday, especially some snow and rain northernmost UK on Sunday. This goes some rain Denmark and shows the snow in Finland there, like throughout Sunday into Russia. And the GFS does have this bigger system already on Monday. The UK, more rain there, some snow, and this goes like southern Norway and Sweden, more snow there, some rain Denmark as well. The Monday into Tuesday shows the bigger storm in the UK, more rain and snow, and probably some very strong winds. Shows more snow there, like northern UK. And meanwhile, the other system in Estonia and Latvia, more snow there, and into Russia as well. And then shows still that snow occurring in Norway and western Sweden and northern Finland as well there. Still, so Tuesday the 30th shows the thing crosses the UK, goes more into Denmark and Sweden, and more rain and some snow into Norway and Sweden. Then this goes there on this January 1st. It does show some snow to Latvia and Estonia and Lithuania, and also starting like central Germany, and shows the bigger system into Ireland and some snow in the UK. And this model specifically is also showing snow very close to London on January 1st. But it's just one model, and this forecast changes all the time. So let's see the first. This crosses the UK there. Some very crazy rain and wind on the first. This goes to like the Netherlands and Germany with some heavy rain too. And this goes Thursday there. The second shows more snow like Germany, some parts of France, the Northern Alps, and into like Poland, Lithuania as well, Belarus. Later on the second shows more into Hungary and like eastern France. And then this goes the third in the Balkans and some stuff in Italy there. And maybe more into the Iberian Peninsula on the fourth. So be aware. So what I showed you now is very similar to the European model, but there were some slight differences. So I just showed both to compare. There's also the icon here, so I'll go quicker through this. So you can see the snow there in Norway, Sweden, those areas, into Russia, Finland. Then the systems, the northern UK, Scotland, and the heavy rain and snow there. And still the snow like Sweden, Norway, rain Denmark, and those areas. And also having the southern UK on the first there, and then into the Netherlands and Germany. This crosses into Eastern Europe, and on the second some snow in the Alps, and later the Balkans. So the models are in some fair agreement there, but in a few days something might change in the forecast. But be aware, especially those areas there. So let's see the snow accumulation from the European first, maybe. So today Saturday until Monday, just until Monday, shows more in Norway, close like 56 centimeters, some spots to 71 centimeters. Shows more there like some 49 centimeters, 40, 69. Shows some in central Sweden a little bit, and shows until Monday a tiny little bit in southern Sweden, but more like in the mountains, western Sweden. But be careful in Norway, central Norway, with slippery roads and icy conditions with that snow. Shows more northernmost Norway, some like northern Finland a little bit, and show like further south too, some central Finland there into Russia, and more snow like northwestern Russia a little bit. Just until Monday, the European has like northern Scotland, some 17 to 22 centimeters, 12 centimeters. So yeah, be aware there. And Iceland shows already some spots like 12 centimeters, 10, 11 centimeters, and some of the Faroe Islands like some 13 centimeters. And shows also Romania a little bit until Monday, so like 3 centimeters, and Turkey there, that heavier snow shows like but there's some more stuff happening there, so we'll check that in a second. Let's see first the north here, like next 5 days until January 2nd. So shows near like 117 centimeters, and the next 5 days from the European, some 44 centimeters, some 84 centimeters, some areas there. Shows like some 64 centimeters, some 39, so be careful with the snow in those areas. And by that time, it shows more snow southern Sweden for those systems, northern Denmark as well, into Latvia, some 24 centimeters, in Estonia, Lithuania shows more to northern UK, all the way to 56 centimeters. So be aware. Into Czechia, choose some 8 centimeters, Slovakia, and yeah, so be aware. And then by like January 5th, that's too far, but shows more snow in Norway, and by that time down to the Alps and Balkans as well. But just until the second, barely shows anything down there. So yeah, be aware. Now the GFS for comparison does show next 5 days central northern Norway, that heavy snow there, some 184 centimeters, southwestern Norway close to 100 as well, and shows more like southern Norway into Sweden, northern Scotland there, and show some like central southern UK, and show like in Ireland some 39 centimeters as well, and does have snow until the second, already starting Switzerland and central eastern France. So the European still didn't have snow by the second. The GFS already has, so shows more there, like into Croatia as well, Slovenia, Hungary a little bit. It does have the heaviest, like northern Germany into Poland and Estonia and Latvia from those systems there. Has some in Finland too. So yeah, be aware. Next 5 days in Iceland show some 26 centimeters, some more like in eastern Iceland, western Iceland, and the European is similar thing. So be aware. Now the icon, just see, the icon does have some central England there, and a little bit more in southern Ireland, but it has a lot like northern Scotland from those systems there, and then does have into like Norway, mainly western Norway, but central Norway show like 113 centimeters or even more, and to some snow drizzles like central northern Sweden, and to Finland more snow, to northwestern Russia, and like southern Sweden shows more there, like some 26 centimeters, some 27 centimeters. Shows more to Germany there, so like 15 centimeters, 13 centimeters, 10 centimeters in the Netherlands. And already by the second, it already has snow in the Alps too, like some 24 centimeters, 5 centimeters. But until the first, it doesn't have anything. So it shows snow on the second there, and also on the Pyrenees. So be aware there, and be aware that this information might change too. So now let's just see here, like very quick, southeastern Europe. So we do have some storms near Cyprus and Lebanon in some areas, and shows like throughout Saturday today more storms in northern Israel and the coastal Lebanon, and some snow and the high elevations there too. So this goes into Sunday, shows more storms there around southern Turkey, Cyprus and Israel, and then Sunday, Monday, more storms there until like Tuesday, and then the system goes away. And when it goes away, it does show more rain in Jordan, and northern Saudi Arabia, eventually more snow in Iran and Afghanistan. But that's, yeah. But right now, like Saturday, shows some heavier rain and snow in Iran already happening. So be aware there. We also show that in the Asia video, but it's more updated now. So be aware. And this snow now shows more in eastern Turkey too, in Georgia and like in the Caucasus. But this rain there, like in Israel and those areas, does show the accumulation next 5 days right on the coast. Could get some areas like 76 centimeters, and not centimeters, millimeters. Shows more like some 49 millimeters. Northern Egypt as well, and like shows into Lebanon, some higher accumulations along the coast. So be careful, those areas of the coast there could have some small flooding danger, like some 75 millimeters, the coast of Syria. So be careful in those areas. The icon does have a similar thing too, like right on the coast, some 63 centimeters, millimeters, or even more. So be careful. And the GFS is a little bit different, but it does have like some 77 millimeters in Beirut, in some areas there. So stay safe from that rain. And just off the coast shows a lot there. A storm or two in Cyprus, and southern Turkey, some spots are a little bit heavier too. So be careful. Now snow shows some snow in Lebanon, some 6 centimeters, 7 centimeters, in western Syria, southern Syria. It also shows some snow in western Iraq and a spot in northern Saudi Arabia. So be aware, the GFS doesn't have anything in Iraq and Saudi Arabia, but does have the snow in some spots in Lebanon, all the way to 19 centimeters. So be aware, in Turkey, those areas, some 22 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 27 centimeters, so some more southeastern Turkey and southern Turkey there. So be careful, that snow and everything. And now for wind, talk about those storms in the north. So the European model does have some higher gusts, some parts of Norway there, and it's like 72 Premier per gust today Saturday in the Faroe Islands, some 74. Then this shows later today in the Faroe Islands, some higher gusts, some 85 Premier per gusts. Shows like northern Iceland too, and northernmost UK, those islands. So in the seas of Greece as well, because of the system. So into Sunday, the European has stronger winds into the northern UK there, some 74, some 81 km per gusts. So this goes there, shows more the Faroe Islands, especially to central Norway, Sunday tomorrow, shows all the way to 91 km per gust, some 98, some 79. So please be careful, because the combination of snow plus this wind can make some more dangerous blowing snow. So stay safe. And shows more like southwestern Norway too, some 69, 74 km per gust. A little bit breezier in the seas there, and Sweden and those areas. So be aware. And then later to Sunday afternoon does show like some more gusts in southern Norway, some 87 to 90 km per gust. And those islands of Scotland show to like all the way to 100 km per gust. So be careful in southern Sweden, there's some more gusts. And still into northern Sweden and Norway, so like 77 km per gust, some 76. So be careful there. And into Northern Ireland shows a little bit gustier. Then this goes Sunday to Monday, more winds in Sweden and starting to affect southern Finland and Estonia there. Shows like still north central UK. Then this goes into Monday, shows higher gusts not northwestern Russia into southern Finland, especially the northern coast of Estonia. Shows like the seas there in Estonia and Latvia. So be careful. Still central northern Norway and Sweden shows all the way to 109 km per gust by the European model. 109 to like 95, some 90 km per gust. So stay safe in those areas. This is just a forecast. It might not happen exactly like this, but be careful. So shows there in Ireland, some higher gusts too in some spots, central northern UK. So be aware. Now Monday the 30th, this goes into Finland, more like into Sweden, still some very high gusts central Sweden and Norway, and also breezier in Latvia and Estonia and Denmark. So central UK still close to some 8 km per gust. Monday, this goes there, still some spots of Norway, and more the UK on the 31st, show like some 77 km per gust, some 79, so be aware. And then this crosses the UK later Tuesday the 31st, goes like some 88, some 90 km per gust, shows breezier in London as well, but the higher gusts further north from the UK and western UK there. Northern Ireland, some very high gusts, so be careful. Shows along the coast in the Netherlands, some higher gusts in northernmost Germany. So Tuesday the 31st, this goes there in Denmark and Germany, some higher gusts in Denmark, so be careful. The Netherlands as well, close to some 81 km per gust. Southern Sweden still has central UK, those areas there. So be careful. So Tuesday and Wednesday, the 1st, shows like some 91 km per gust, some 85. So be careful. Those areas like shows also Ukraine and Romania a little bit breezier on the 1st. So this goes moves more into Belarus and Lithuania, some in Latvia, but then we get the real big guy. So shows like on the 1st, that massive system around Ireland, close to 100 km per gust. The western UK too. This goes and it's already showing like 114 km per gust, all the way to like 120 some islands there. Into Dublin, show like 111 km per gust on January 1st. These are like late night, and shows more in islands. So please monitor the system and show like the northern coast of the Netherlands, so like 100 km per gust as well. So later into the 2nd, shows heat moving to Germany, widespread, more than 100 km per gust into northeastern Germany. On the 2nd, shows like to Copenhagen, more than 100 km per gust. Southern Sweden shows all the way down to Ukraine and Romania, some higher gusts in Czechia, Poland and those areas, and earlier a little bit further shows the Netherlands, some crazy gusts as well, and northwestern Germany, Denmark there. So please be careful. Later on the 2nd shows some higher gusts in Poland, western Ukraine, the mountains, some in Romania, some spots in Croatia and Czechia, and then this goes there. And then later on like January 3rd shows this higher gust continue in Ukraine and Belarus and all the way down to the Caucasus there. So be careful, more Romania, those areas. Shows still breezier in Sweden, Norway, and in the seas in those areas. So Friday this goes in Ukraine, shows still some higher gusts and starting to be breezier there in France, but it shows this system lingering out northernmost Spain on like the 4th, and this is already too far. So please be aware in those areas. Let's just quick look at the GFS to see the differences. So this goes there, the strong winds like tomorrow Sunday, Sweden, Norway, and into Estonia. And Monday shows the big system like central northern UK. The GFS a little bit stronger in the UK for this system Monday. So this goes into Monday, and it is not, but this goes into Denmark and Germany, those areas later on the 30th. Then eventually into Latvia and Lithuania, some higher gusts. Later Tuesday, the 31st, shows higher gusts there in Russia and central UK, this other system on the 31st. So just like back-to-back systems there. And then the 31st, this goes there into Denmark and Germany. The GFS has some very high gusts there as well. So the 31st, this goes, and into January 1st, the GFS, like this is a more southern UK, so some very high gusts there, and like in the season before that, into Lithuania and Belarus, some higher gusts. This crosses the southern UK, but the GFS more into like France, the Europeans like northern to central UK. The GFS is all the way down to France, shows more than 100 km/h, Belgium, northern France, this goes there, and then it does show this cross in Germany and Czechia on the second, more like 111 km/h. This goes and goes away there. So be aware, these are two potential scenarios, but as we get closer, we will see if it will be more like the GFS or more like the European. So be aware those areas, and just to see the temperatures and stuff. Let's see what the GFS has here on the 0Z. So shows there's still some above average temperatures, some spots of Europe, shows that below average like northern UK, Norway by January 2nd, and shows this massive cold air diving down to like Central Europe by January 3rd, not to Eastern Europe, somewhere cold air. This goes and brings more cold air in, like Central Northern Europe, January 6th, and then this goes there and shows more cold air into Eastern Europe by January 9th, and this here could cause a very cold wave. So that was the GFS. Now the Europeans also shows some above average temperatures right now. Then it shows the cold air in northern UK and Norway, and then by January 3rd does bring it down to like northern Central Europe. Then by January 6th show like Eastern Europe, mostly Northern Europe, some cold air, but the European, but by January 8th brings this down to like Spain and Portugal, and not Eastern Europe like the GFS. So this is a very different scenario. So the Europeans show like Western Europe, some cold air, not into Russia there, some more. But it does bring like on January 12th more into Russia and Eastern Europe. So we'll watch that too. There's this snow accumulation in the Alps next 5 days. Barely shows anything the next 5 days, because most of the snow will start after January 3rd, or some others to indicate like January 2nd. So beware now. Let's see if it shows something in the Iberian Peninsula. There's like in the southern mountains a tiny hint of snow, but barely nothing. And now for like some actual temperatures. So it's still cold there, like this morning, Germany, France, still cold, which is Sweden, Norway, and Finland, cold there. And then Saturday into Sunday there shows like Saturday night to Sunday morning, the colder temperatures in the Alps, some -10, some -11, some -2, Romania there, some -4, shows in Greece as well, some -3, Macedonia and Albania. So we are in central Spain as well, select the temperatures in the Pyrenees. And then this goes like to Norway and Sweden as well. And Iceland, very cold, there's some like some -16, some -11. And then this goes into Sunday, warms a little in the afternoon, but nothing crazy, like warms up very little, sunspots still negative temperatures. But the next night, like Sunday night into Monday morning, shows in Romania, in Poland, some -1, in Czechia, in Germany, some negative temperatures, all the way into northern central Greece, in Turkey and the Caucasus, very cold as well, in Ukraine, those areas, into France, Germany, that shows some colder temperatures. And then later that night, central northern Spain shows some negative temperatures to northern Portugal, Lisbon, some 70 minus, like some 7 degrees. It shows in the Pyrenees some -4, some -8, some -7 there in the mountains. And yeah, So US, Central France, some areas in northern UK, and Iceland, the night should go all the way to -24, but in Reykjavik, just a -7. So this goes into Monday there, Monday night to Tuesday morning. That shows a lot of negative temperatures, Central, Southeastern Europe, and Central Europe into Germany, especially in the Alps, some spots Central Italy, and still Northern Portugal and Spain. And Norway there showing some spots in southern Norway like -21, and the nights some -13. And also in Iceland, it shows more like Finland, Russia, some very cold temperatures. And Tuesday, the 31st, still like Central Europe, Eastern Europe, Spain, those areas very cold. Norway is sweating there. So Tuesday into Wednesday, the does show less widespread, but still more confined in the mountains. Those negative temperatures, but more in southeastern Europe. It shows already starting northernmost Europe, like some -23, northern Finland and Sweden, on like January 1st. Shows still southern Norway there, very cold into Finland, Russia. So beware. On the second still shows most of the UK, so very cold temperatures, like still in the Alps, the Pyrenees in Spain, and Germany and those areas. So beware of those colder temperatures. The GFS is a similar thing too, only a little bit different, but has a similar thing. So stay safe from those systems, the rain, the snow, and everything. Let's just see if there's anything else important here. So, like, let's see. This, nothing crazy in terms of storms, like in Cape. There shows some Cape on the eastern Mediterranean, but not much overland. But those storms on the sea there could be strong. So here, like, yeah, so this is mainly it. And here I like the weather warnings and everything. Now those areas, some fog advisories like to Poland and Germany. And here you can see the warning in Polish if you don't understand English. In Portugal, you can see the warning in Portuguese if you don't understand. So yeah, be careful in those areas, and also all this fog in the morning. Stay safe.